Good morning. It is 6:57 and this is what we have for breakfast. We need to quickly have coffee, egg McMuffins, and a banana, and then we're going snorkeling in St. Thomas. It is 7:30. We are just putting our final things together so that we can head to the, I think it's the theater that we're meeting in for our excursion. We're doing the Catamaran ride and snorkeling at Turtle Bay. They only have the option of a morning excursion, which is 8 a.m. to noon. But I heard that the afternoon excursion often doesn't see wildlife because the morning people scare them off. There's the ship, and we walked from there around the back, and then here. It doesn't look that far now that we're seated. Okay, we're on the catamaran. John got a beanbag seat, which is awesome. They have two of them up here. You can sit up front, you just can't sit on the net. So come up front if you want to. We were the first ones to run up here.
Alrighty guys, how we doing today?
They have 4 other boats. We're all sunscreened up and just arriving.
My personal favorite, the jump off point, Cowabunga.
Feel your pain. So I'm not waiting, but I'm going over the side.
Those ones sink. Yeah.
Jump
Alright, so guys, if you want to meet at the front of the boat, I'll say we'll be sailing. Tyler's some guys back here.
I feel that too.
First timers, eh? Could be plans. Thank you.
Right, then I'll get you back on the way.
I know, right?
Hey, Lance. Look down. Alex.
I am back on board, my hat teetering on top of my head. John is over at the coral and the fish doing some GoPro. He got a turtle, came up right next to him and just sat at the surface for a while. So it was really awesome. We saw stingrays, turtles, fish. I saw a big fish near him. I don't know if he got it on the GoPro, but it got me freaked out. So I came back because I actually, when snorkeling, I'm okay with turtles and stuff, but fish freak me out. So I didn't want to go over there. But the whole group is doing a tour, and then they get a 30-minute self-guided, as long as you have a buddy, type snorkeling. John's out there somewhere. Nope, that's a girl. Okay, where's John?
One over here. Oh, but let's go find this one. I don't know where he's at now. I apologize. She hasn't seen one.
We can see the ship now, so our cruise is coming to an end, but this has been a really good excursion. I definitely recommend it.
Cruise, our boat trip.
Our catamaran ride.
going.
The cruise, we have a few days. Anyway, they come around, you get rum punch, or one of our new friends was having straight rum. And yeah, sorry, painkillers. But they're really good. It's about an hour ride back to the ship, and I highly recommend this. I think I'm burned, and my hair doesn't know what it's doing now.
What do you think about the sun?
I like it. I think that I'm really impressed with it so far. Like, the first night, the dining reservations didn't work.
Janky.
Yeah, but we ended up sitting with another couple, and it was really fun.
I feel like the crew just went with it, you know, like they did the best they could, and I feel like they did fine. Like,
Yeah.
a lot of people are like, any other cruise line, all the other cruise lines are like $100 just for a drink package. And that, I mean, Carnival is a little cheaper, but it's still just a drink package.
Yeah,
And but like Carnival, you buy the package, and then there's a gratuity on top of the package, like 20% off whatever you. Same with Carnival. And we don't normally go on Carnival, but we do some like little short cruises out in Long Beach. Yeah, and it's like on those, it's like we want to get the drink package. We're only on the ship for like 4 days, but they do a thing where on the short cruises they charge more for the drink package per day. Oh, really? They know what people are thinking.
Yeah, I'm right here. So you can check it all.
Thank you. It's hard to be ice.
We have some of that. Oh, no, we don't.
awesome catamaran ride and snorkeling and painkillers. We're heading back to the ship now. We're behind us. Really good day in St. Thomas, and I would recommend this excursion. It was a really good time, great value, and great staff also. Cheers, guys. This is a katsu sando and a focaccia sandwich, which I think is vegetables. Yum. And John got a schnitzel sandwich and a pumpkin quiche. What is that?
I didn't know. And it wasn't labeled. It wasn't labeled. And I asked the girl who was getting two what it was.
All right, I am in the deck 18 public bathroom, which you have to scan your medallion to get in, and I'm going to turn the camera around. You have to scan your medallion to close the door and then to reopen it when you're leaving, which is not very, like there's no manual way to lock the door. It's not very comforting if you're sitting in here using the restroom. trusting that the door isn't going to open if someone tags their key on the other side. Let me show you. Okay. That is not a good design. I think that's terrible. I think my face is finally coming back to normal color. I was so red. In fact, I may have like burst blood vessels. I was so hot. Like it looks really bad. But anyway, I just had a taco salad and I tried to order margaritas, 2 margaritas, one for me, one for John, to be delivered here. And after checkout, it said being delivered to your cabin. So I thought, whatever, I will just reorder. I must have hit something wrong, so they'll be in the cabin for later and I'll order them again. So I replaced it for delivery to my location here on the Lido deck. And when it went through, it said delivering to your cabin. So 4 margaritas were going to my cabin. I reached out through crew chat and said, can you please just deliver to me? So now they're redirecting. John's in the cabin and I'm going to have 4 freaking margaritas delivered to me as I sit here by myself. So now I'm trying to get John to come up here because I'm gonna look so ridiculous. All right, I got 2 of these instead of 4, so thank God. But I don't know if they're gonna end up charging me for 4, whatever. I'm just glad I'm not surrounded by 4 margaritas by myself. There they go with another tour. We were right there in the beanbag last route. This is where you can get the premier desserts too. You pay for a plain soft serve, but you can get the ridiculous premium desserts included with your package twice per day. Are these easy for you to make now that they have been a thing for a while? Is it pretty simple?
Yeah. It's hard to solve when you be in the beginning.
Right. When they first came out, they looked really complicated. But that was not too bad. Thank you. So, John is trying one of the premier desserts. He just wanted soft serve, but you have to pay $4 for it now. So we got forced into what you know by now we don't believe in, which is this. But I did ask the crew member and he said it's easier to make than when they first came out, so good for them. But why, we don't need a chocolate covered cheesecake and cookie stuffed ice cream dish. We just want ice cream.
In a cone.
It's ridiculous. Yeah. I am walking on deck 8 past the shops of Princess. I'm going aft so that I can check out this Wakeview pool. I'm still in my swimsuit. John showered and changed, so he is going to talk to guest services, and he gave me his medallion so that he thinks he's anonymous if he shows up without his medallion. But gonna go swimming while he does his dirty work. And we'll explain later what that's all about. I guess they are making noodles and sabatinis. Wow. But okay. Cool. Sabatinis. Alright, so I came aft on 8 and it's the Sanctuary restaurant, but the Wakeview Terrace is supposed to be here, so I don't know how we get there. Let me see if I can walk through here, because the other doors are closed. That's fancy. Wakeview Terrace. Yes, I can get out. This is a nice restaurant. Let's see. Oh, nothing in there. Private area. Oh, this is the Spellbound restaurant. Wow. So they only hold 34 people. Wow. Oh my God, it's too sunny. I cannot do this. Too sunny. Way too sunny for me. I think this daybed is not in use. That'd be insane. Nobody's using this daybed. I can do this. This must be an absolute fluke. Found my way through the Sanctuary Collection restaurant and out here into the Wakeview, and there is a daybed with nobody in it. Well, I hopped in that pool, which is really awesome. It looks over the back of the ship, and it also has an open clear window toward the bar, so you're pretty much on display while you're in there. But I shifted this daybed a little bit so that I have shade. The sun's right behind me. It's so nice. And I came back, I thought a pool attendant was removing my stuff. He was rearranging my towels so it's more comfortable. I'm trying the Sunsets on the Ocean cocktail, which is unique to this venue. Every bar has its own list of cocktails, which have been very impressive. I sunk the dehydrated orange, but there was one as a garnish. Anyway, John talked to guest services. He gave me his medallion so that he could go anonymously, and they basically refused to take a complaint without knowing who he is. And he said, this is the issue. You're seeing this as a guest problem, not a service or standards issue. Which what he's upset about is that when we came back to the ship, they had the Princess canopy with iced water, that like cucumber, orange water, whatever. But it was on the other side of the security system, and you could not get to the water until you waited in the line where they only had one person vetting people. So we were in line in direct sunlight for 20 minutes. One guy came out and was like, does anybody need water? He was a customer, one of the Princess cruisers, came out and was handing out water bottles to people because he recognized that this was potentially dangerous. Not for me and John, but, you know, there are elderly people, and why are we not doing the water on the other side? Anyway, so he went to talk to them about that, and I guess they will not take his complaint without knowing what room he's in because they want to categorize him rather than listen to what the issue is and fix it. This is becoming a theme on our trips. So this couple had started with one. Now they have two contraptions in front of their door. The Royal Caribbean, I guess it was the Lure of the Seas. We had that. So that's our new way of knowing where our cabin is. Okay, it is 8 o'clock and we fell asleep in one of the little pool daybed things out at the Wakeview Terrace, which was so nice. I think we slept for an hour there. Then we decided to come back to the cabin and nap, we thought, until 7, when we would re-liven and go back out for the rest of the evening. Well, we ended up extending that until 8. Now we're up and we're gonna go to the Americana Diner to have dinner. We're getting short on time and we still want to eat there. We still want to have dinner at O'Malley's. And I think we still have a formal night where lobster should be served in the traditional dining room. So those will probably be our final meals. But I don't think we're hungry enough for O'Malley's tonight. So it's perfect time for us to try Americana. I think we're going to do that and probably come back to the cabin and have an early evening. Because I am so tired. We got up at 6:55 and, snorkeling was already a lot of energy, but then being in the sun, I don't know if you can tell, I was wearing SPF 70 and SPF 50 and I still got burned and I reapplied it several times. So yeah, that just wipes you out. I'll show you what the Americana Diner is. I've heard really good things about it, so I've been looking forward to trying it. We actually went there on embarkation day thinking that would be one of our first meals, but it is not a sit-down restaurant until dinner. So if you want to have the dining experience where somebody brings the food to you and you order off of a menu, that is strictly for dinner. Anyway, let's go take a look. Hi.
Yes, my friend. A little bit of everything.
Thank you.
All right, so we passed through all the way through the buffet and come back here to the Americana Diner. This one's cordoned off, so maybe we have to enter on the other side. Oh, so you enter at the center. Okay. So there's a pitcher of ice water on the table, which is awesome.
Thank you.
I'm having a Coke float. Shrimp and grits.
Well, really good flavor. Well, those grits are very, very... Normally grits are a lot more al dente than that.
It's cream of wheat, so
That's
is
what
it
I'm
too
saying.
watery?
Yeah, it's basically cream of wheat.
Okay.
But it may be grits, which is corn. It's just very, very watery. Oh, that's really good. Well, the fish and chips looks pretty fantastic.
Yeah. Here's the mac and cheese. That's watery. immediate thoughts. The mac and cheese is watery. John says the grits are too. I just don't get the appeal of grits ever. I think it's weird. So fish and chips is basically our favorite of all the items, and it's...
At least by look and feel.
Yeah. Obviously, he hasn't tried it yet. And then here are the pork ribs, which are fancy looking. What's... Thank you.
Okay, I'll just remove this one.
Thank you. Perfect.
Loaded fries. Awesome, thank you.
And then the loaded fries. This has blue cheese, buffalo sauce, and onion, I guess. So we're just like sampling, snacking off of everything. So John says that of the dinner options, the fish and chips are the best. I really like these. I don't know how they're American, but, and that's obviously more European. That thickens up when it cools. These are, I mean, I think we'll eat the protein off of them. What do you think of the ribs?
This is, the fish and chips are the best. The ribs are just not, they're not very, I don't know. It's a kind of a weak sauce, and it's kind of...
It's a good presentation, but...
A beautiful presentation, but...
So bread and butter pudding and apple pie. That does not look like apple pie in any experience I've had. what's his name? Something McDonald.
Jefferson.
McDonald thing. That was a good show. Somebody, apparently at the 7:30 show, a 82-year-old dementia patient heckled him, called him a con man, told him to come up in the audience and fight him. Anyway, so we did dinner. We went and saw this thing they were doing in the atrium, which was like a splitting the audience into two and making a dance party and then deciding who won each. That was interesting. I have not seen that before. Then we did the Great Balls of Fire show. Then we just went up to check out the deck party, which is starting. But we are still ready to call it a day because of our really early morning. I did stop and they have an Aperol Spritz stand there. So we got an Aperol Spritz. It's pretty good. It's really cold and refreshing. It's 10:30 and we're gonna sit in the room. I need to shower and just relax so that we can have a full, fun sea day tomorrow. So thanks for coming with us today. I hope you enjoyed the snorkeling and everything else that we got up to, and we will see you tomorrow.